Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 6 of I Am Not Okay With This. Last we saw, Sydney destroyed the library, something was following her, she calmed herself before something bad happened, and something was flickering the lights. We saw a misted character go flying through the aisles. So whatever the character was that followed her in the episode prior, that followed her out of the bowling alley, and then we saw it and it just turned to dust like Thanos style, whoever that was, followed her to the school, kind of gave her a little visit in the library, however you want to call it, and she freaked out because she got nervous. So it's almost like it drew her power out of her intentionally to have her destroy it. They robbed the principal's office, they get the footage, Stan and Dina helped her, and then we find out Brad cheated with Jenny. At the end there, Stan asks her what really happened. I thought she really knew, but she doesn't even know herself, and we're jumping in. If you guys want to be done with this show, episodes ahead on other shows, Patreon link at the end. If not, we're jumping in. This is Season 1, Episode 6, I Am Not Okay With This.
There, freeze it there. Yeah, you see? What is that? Can you zoom in? Enhance?
Enhance. What kind of fucking operation do you think I'm running here? It's so cool.
It's so not cool. It is massively screwed up. Can you stop?
Do you want to look at it again?
We've watched it like a million times.
Okay, and we're just missing this fucker. I know it. I mean, he's in there.
And what if he isn't? Then I'm just completely insane, huh? Then what if it is true? You know, and that means someone's been watching me. And you know, and that means that, you know, maybe.
They know.
Someone else knows.
Clearly that's what's happening, guys.
Right? The diary, it felt so real. I mean, it could be anyone.
Robbie, you could have kept your mouth shut, but you didn't. This isn't over.
Fuck you. Throw him.
What the fuck? Back the fuck off.
What a piece. Now I think it is the one that she kills in the end.
I had no idea he was such a man whore. Yikes.
So it's all over school that he is a man whore.
You're supposed to tell me everything. That's what best friends do, right? Why do we steal that tape?
I told you already.
No, you didn't. I saw the library, Sid. You lied to me. You let me help you steal something with no idea why. Can you take a moment to realize how shitty that is?
That's true. Proved yourself, tell her.
I'm sorry, Dina, but I can't.
I mean, in real life, you probably don't. In real life, you probably don't tell. But in the show, they
Hey,
should.
Veronica, I know we haven't talked too much this year, and I hope this isn't too forward, but maybe we should go out for pizza one day.
Look at this freaking Casanova. Oh, here's the bully again.
Where's your freak sister this time?
What a douche.
Alright, dude.
I would beat the
Seriously?
fuck out of that asshole.
There's a rumor going around that Ginny gave you gonorrhea.
Great, I love it. You did it to yourself, you sack of shit. If he touches their food,
Some punch.
kill him.
You know, we could just give it all a big proper.
They're making a reason for him to rip his throat out.
Homecoming, you, me, this weekend.
I don't know, Stan. Got a lot of shit on my mind.
Yeah, okay. So we won't go. We could just go do something else. Like if you maybe wanted to feel like you could defend yourself if some creepy guy really is following you.
Just when I thought I couldn't be any more paranoid. Stanley Barber, ladies and gentlemen.
What is with you today? I mean, I'm used to you being a dick, but this is like a whole new level.
What is with me today is I have bigger shit to worry about than hurting your fucking feelings.
Mind if I find another date?
I want you to.
Oh my god.
Fine. Okay. I will.
She's so mean to him. She is unnecessarily mean to Stan.
You try your hand at a little poetry yet?
Guidance counselor.
Look, we can just keep sitting in here week after week, just waiting for our 20 minutes to end. Or you can actually open up. This man following me, and so I followed him, and he sort of disappeared. He disappeared.
She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
this girl's fucking nuts.
Did he look anything like your father?
That's what I was saying, even
My
though...
dad's dead. They're called grief hallucinations, and they can be real wackadoo.
It's your way of coping.
You're still grieving, and that...
But it's not in this
you
case,
need
lady.
something from him. Closure.
I mean,
Closure.
she does,
I don't need closure.
but not for the same reason.
What I need to know is why it really feels like someone is...
This is where she was walking with her brother, and the bullies were straight ahead. It's her little brother.
It's all in my head.
Shit, hey, Goop. Richard Reiner, that's what happened. For all the crap you said to him.
Liam.
Well, that's uncalled for. She stuck up for you, you little bastard.
Worst
Go smack him.
day ever. Maybe Miss Capriotti's right.
Find stuff out about
Maybe
Dad.
I really do need closure.
What was on the pad? He wrote numbers.
If I could just find something. A note. Maybe I could just move on.
Gotta be. He had powers, and he had to kill himself for some reason. Either he had to, or someone made
Maybe
it
all
look
the
like
monsters
suicide.
in my head would go away
It's in the puzzle.
somehow.
The back of the puzzle has a message on it. Maybe the mom knew this, and that's why she's a drunk. I said this before. Pop the lock with your powers. Good shit. Testing your powers. I like it. Boom. Definitely dog tags in there, guys. His uniform. Oh shit, maybe he got like exposed in the war and it made him and her like superpowered. Maybe her little brother even has shit. So there's the dog tags from the first scene.
Sid, if you really want to know, I'll tell you. But if I do, you need to know. You might not ever think of him the same way. The things he saw, the things he did. When he finally came home, we tried to move on. He always said that no one could possibly know what he was dealing with. He thought someone was following him. He said he was dangerous. Some sort of explosion. Everyone died, Sid. On both sides.
Radioactive
His buddies,
shit.
every civilian except your father. He was the only one who survived. No one could make any sense of it. He had something in him, Sid. Something that he was always wrestling with. And that thing won. If you ever have feelings like that, you need to tell me.
Dear Diary, there is so much I need to tell you.
Oh shit, did she leave it at the girl's
no,
office?
No.
She left it at the guidance counselor.
Dear Diary, if you're not here, that means...
And there's the guy watching. He's coming to the house. Very cool stuff. They're moving along very quick. We're getting answers. We now find out that her dad was military. That's where the dog tags came from. The mom knew about it. She doesn't know about powers. We don't even know for sure, but I'm assuming the dad has powers. Now, Did he already have powers and that's what made him survive the incident? Or did the incident that he was the only survivor of give him the powers? I think it's funny because Stan, when he was reading the comic book, said, was anyone in your family ever introduced to radioactive material? And she said, stop being silly. That might really be why they have powers. Unless he just was the only survivor because of it. It's kind of like Unbreakable. Bruce Willis would survive every traumatic incident because he was unbreakable. It wasn't like the incident made him unbreakable. So we're not clear on that. But I knew the dog tags had to be from the father. I knew it all had to revolve around the father. Why else would they have said he killed himself in episode 1 and made a big deal? It's that kind of show. I wouldn't have thought it had anything to do with the father if in episode 1 they didn't reveal a girl with magic powers or superpowers. But clearly that is where we're going. I can only assume that's her father. But now they threw a wrench into the mix because they said that her father was being followed too, or at least thought he was being followed. And it eventually got the best of him. I was assuming that was her father that's following her. But if that was the case, who the hell was following her father? Is it something that's passed on? Is it like Stan said in the beginning as well, where there's like a Shazam type mystical person that watches over you and bestows you the power? Like, I bestow the power upon you, and now I'm going to watch over you until you fully understand its true potential kind of thing. The mom did act as nice could be in this episode. She literally is starting to feel concerned. She's like, I understand. Maybe the mom is just dealing with shit really poorly and gets drunk all the time, but she means well. And she is putting in a lot of hours. She's got teenage kids. I'm assuming the younger brother, it looks like he's in the same high school. So he's got to be like 13 years old, at least, maybe. He's just a small kid. He hit on the girl. She had a growth spurt. So clearly he's not that young. He's got to be a teenager as well. And he just didn't hit his growth spurt yet, or maybe he's just a short kid. But he kind of got too hard on Sydney too. Sydney stuck up for him. She can't be around him 24/7 holding his hand. The kid's got to learn to be tough or grow some balls. Even if the other kid's tougher, people get bullied. I got bullied. Everyone gets bullied. You can't blame other people, especially when she did try to defend him. Dina is getting pissed off. I don't blame her. She now was dragged into this library sabotage mission thinking it's because they had sex and it was destroyed. So now it's jeopardizing her graduation. I know there's a greater good and a bigger picture overall, but I feel like maybe they should bring Dina in. She's Sydney's best friend. Sydney's telling this kid, Stan, who is awesome, but barely does she know him. And she's telling him everything. So it's kind of like fucked up that she's trusting Stan so much and then not bringing Dina in. Even though Dina might not be as reliable, she's proven herself where she's trying to be as loyal as she can be. And this guy, Brad, needs to fucking die. He didn't touch her, but he slammed the locker up against her, trying to intimidate her, giving her evil looks, trying to scare the shit out of her. He needs to stop his bullshit. I hate people like that. I despise people that fuck their lives up because they're scumbags. And then they're like, look what you did. You fucked my life up. No, you fucked yourself up. People all the time tell me like, could you believe my luck? My girlfriend broke up with me. No, she broke up with you because you're a cheating piece of shit. You're a rich douche. You think you're the king of the world. Stan put it best when he said, when this guy graduates high school, he's going to be nobody. And it's so true. It happens all the time. You see it in real life. You see it in the movies. He's going to be nobody. But I feel like either the bully or Brad is going to get their throat ripped out. Sydney said it in episode 1, I'm going to rip out a throat like this hot dog. It happened in the first episode. We were seeing her running down the street with dog tags showered in blood. She clearly had somebody explode in front of her. Whether she did or not, somebody died or bled a lot. So we're going to find out in the finale. If you guys want to be done with this show, be episodes ahead, unedited full reactions of everything I do on YouTube months in advance, Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.